Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Jimmy, a health professional who has worked with the American Heart Association. Over the years, I've sat across from thousands of patients, most of them over 50, and I've seen the same question in their eyes. Is there a natural way to bring my blood pressure down without depending only on medication? And the answer is yes. Today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful and scientifically proven secrets we have, a way of eating recommended by the American Heart Association and the American College of Cardiology. It's not a fad diet, it's not complicated, and it's not about starving yourself. It's a lifestyle called the DASH diet. DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. In simple words, it's an eating plan designed to protect your heart, lower your blood pressure, and keep your mind sharp as you age. But today, I won't talk to you as if I'm reading from a textbook. I want to share the story of DASH with you as I would with a dear friend, gently, clearly, with examples from real lives. Because the DASH diet isn't just science, it's a way of saying to your heart, I care about you. I want you to beat strong, steady, and healthy for many years to come. First, why DASH? I remember a patient named Linda, 64 years old. When I first met her, she was very worried. Her doctor had just told her that her blood pressure was 160/95. She looked at me and said, "Doctor, I don't want to depend on medication for the rest of my life. Is there another way?" I told her about the DASH diet. At first she laughed, thinking it was just eating more vegetables. But she agreed to try because she believed the human body can heal itself if we give it the right care. 3 months later, when she came back for a follow-up, her blood pressure had dropped to 135/85, simply from changing the way she ate. And more importantly, she said she felt lighter, more energetic, and clearer in her mind. That wasn't magic. That was science. That was the power of healthy eating. Second, what is DASH in simple terms? You can think of DASH as a colorful plate of food, plenty of vegetables and fruits, at least 5 servings a day. Lots of whole grains, brown rice, oats, whole wheat bread, lean protein, skinless chicken, fish, tofu, beans, limited saturated fat, less red meat, fewer fried foods, and minimal salt. That's it. Simple. But this combination has been proven to lower blood pressure within just a few weeks. Third, why is DASH effective? Let me explain with an image. Our body is like a garden. Fruits, vegetables, grains, they are like the fresh rains that nourish the soil. But if you keep pouring salt, fat, and alcohol into that garden, it withers. DASH works because it's rich in potassium, magnesium, and calcium, minerals that help blood vessels relax and reduce pressure. It reduces sodium, the culprit that drives blood pressure higher. It provides plenty of fiber, balancing blood sugar and lowering cholesterol. The result? Your heart works easier, your vessels stay flexible, and your blood pressure gently returns to safe levels. Fourth, DASH is not just for blood pressure. Research shows DASH also lowers the risk of diabetes, stroke, kidney disease, and it even helps keep the mind sharper. One of my patients, a 70-year-old man, once said, "Doctor, since I started DASH, not only has my blood pressure gone down, but my memory has improved. I read the paper, I talked to people, and my head feels clearer." I smiled and replied, "Exactly. When blood vessels are healthy, the brain is nourished too." Fifth, how does DASH look in daily life? Many people ask me, sounds great, but how do I actually apply it? I don't want a strict diet. And I always answer, DASH is not a strict diet. It's a way of eating that shows love to your body. Imagine one day on DASH. Breakfast, a bowl of oatmeal with low-fat milk, banana slices, and a handful of walnuts. Lunch, a salad with leafy greens, tomatoes, cucumbers with grilled chicken breast, and a slice of whole grain bread. Dinner, grilled salmon with lemon, steamed vegetables, and a bowl of brown rice. Snack, An apple or a cup of low-fat yogurt. C. Delicious, satisfying, not restrictive at all. Sixth, salt, the sweet but dangerous enemy. One of the most important parts of DASH is cutting back on salt. The average American consumes about 3,400 milligrams of sodium per day, while the recommended amount is only about 1,500 to 1,300 milligrams. That's 1.5 to 2 times more than necessary. Salt is like a sweet guest who charms you but harms you. It makes food taste good, but it also stiffens blood vessels and drives blood pressure up. So I often advise my patients, replace salt with natural herbs, garlic, onion, lemon, ginger. Limit canned foods and fast foods. They're hidden salt bombs. Taste your food before adding salt. Often it's already flavorful enough. Seventh, small habits, big changes. Drink enough water. It helps the body flush out sodium. Limit alcohol. Every beer or glass of wine can spike your pressure. Eat slowly, chew well, to savor the natural flavor of food. Eat with family, because when we share meals, we share health. Eighth, a patient's story. Belief and change. I'll never forget Robert, 68 years old. He was very resistant when I first mentioned DASH. He said, "Doctor, I've lived my whole life on steak and fries, and now you want me to eat vegetables?" But after being hospitalized for a hypertensive crisis, he finally agreed to try. At first, he simply cut down red meat, added fish and more vegetables. He learned to season with lemon and pepper instead of salt. 3 months later, he came back smiling brightly. "Doctor, I didn't know eating this way could taste so good. I even lost 10 pounds and my blood pressure is finally stable." That's clear proof. Change isn't always easy, but it's always possible. Ninth, DASH. Not a miracle, but a choice. Many people hope for a miracle pill. But the truth is, the real miracle lies in every meal, every spoonful, every grain of salt, if we choose wisely. I always remind my patients, don't see DASH as a diet. See it as a lifestyle, a way of loving yourself. 10th, closing. A gift for the heart. My dear friends, high blood pressure doesn't happen in one day or 1 week. It's the result of years of accumulation. And the same goes for good health. It's not from one meal, but from the consistency of daily choices. So ask yourself, what did I give my heart today? Am I nourishing my blood vessels with vegetables and fruit, or burdening them with salt and fat? Do I want more years of health, clarity, and joy with my family? If the answer is yes, then DASH is the gift you can give yourself starting today. Because sometimes, the greatest secret to lowering blood pressure lies in the simplest things. A plate of vegetables, a bowl of brown rice, a piece of grilled salmon. Every choice is a message to your heart. I love you. I want you to keep beating strong, steady, and healthy for the rest of my journey. Thank you for listening. I'll see you again in the next video, where we'll continue walking together, learning how to live with health and peace, one day at a time. And if you have any questions or thoughts, leave a comment below. I'll reply as soon as I can. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to support me in spreading these health messages to the community.